The cosmological argument logically shows that God exists. Yet, many object. They claim the argument has problems. Why do people discount it? Is the argument flawed? The Cosmological Argument Part 2. Objections. Welcome to Into the Desert, exploring the wilderness of ideas. Don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons and become a fellow adventurer by supporting our channel's mission of encouraging discussion, not division, on Patreon. The link is in the description. In Part 1, we looked at the cosmological argument, which claims that the universe cannot be eternal and there must have been a first cause. If you've not seen this video, we suggest you pause here and go watch it first. Some claim that the argument cannot be accepted because it is disputed. That it is disputed is certainly true. Philosophy is about disputes, so pretty much everything in philosophy is disputed, including the very nature of reality itself. Historically, critics have questioned the cosmological argument on two fronts. One is to defend infinite regression, the idea that a sequence of events could be infinitely long. The other is to challenge the idea that the universe had a cause. Paul Davies' book, God and the New Physics, is an example of the defense of infinite regression. Davies writes,
"So long as each individual member of the succession is explained, then, ipso facto, the succession is explained. And as every member of the chain owes its existence to some preceding member or members, each member of the infinite chain is explained."
The real problem with this type of argument is that it misses the point entirely. Davies is correct that in an infinite chain, each member is explained by reference to the member before it. Yet the question here is whether the chain itself can be infinite or must be finite. To put it another way, does an explanation for each member explain the overall chain? That one domino can fall and strike another does not answer whether an infinite sequence can finish. However, Davies leaves that question unanswered. How can an infinite sequence ever be completed when, by definition, an infinite sequence never ends? In short, his argument is, we are here, so an infinite series must be possible. But this is hardly an answer. Concerning the claim that something caused the universe, skeptics typically question this by pointing out a supposed inconsistency in the argument. Again, as Davies points out,
"There is a logical difficulty in attributing that cause to God, for it could then be asked, what caused God? The cosmological argument is founded on the assumption that everything requires a cause, yet ends in the conclusion that at least one thing, God, does not require a cause. The argument seems to be self-contradictory."
The argument is only self-contradictory when phrased as everything has a cause. We avoid Davies' objection when we restrict our discussion to the natural world requiring a cause, as in this example. We are not looking to explain everything. We only want to explain the natural universe. Since God, as the creator of the natural universe, would not be a part of the natural universe, God would not be a part of the things that require a cause. There is no contradiction in the argument. This still leaves the other part of Davies' argument. If God can exist eternally without a cause, why can't the universe exist without an external cause? There are two answers to this. First and foremost is the fact that the universe has natural laws, where cause and effect play a crucial role. A pear does not just fall for no reason. It falls because of a cause. It is in a gravitational field that is pulling it down. To reject cause and effect is to deny one of the critical foundations of science. On the other hand, one of the inherent characteristics of God is that unlike the natural universe, God is eternal and unchanging. As such, God would not be subject to cause and effect. There is no reason to assume that what applies to the universe must also apply to God. The second reason is similar to the first, but comes more from the realm of science rather than philosophy. During the 19th and early 20th centuries, scientists believed that the universe was eternal. It had always existed as it does now. But the evidence against an eternal universe grew, so it became untenable. Scientists now believe that the universe did have a beginning in what they call the Big Bang. While they seek ways to avoid a beginning, the current theories still have a problem with getting the whole process started in the first place, even apart from the issue of infinite regression. The recent scientific evidence is in harmony with the cosmological argument. As we stated earlier, the cosmological argument is presented in many ways. In light of the Big Bang, a shorter way of explaining this argument is to point out that all things that have a beginning also have a cause. Since the universe had a beginning, it had a cause. This cause must be separate and distinct from the universe. Otherwise, it would not have been able to cause it. The very existence of a universe based on cause and effect shows that some entity must exist separate from the natural universe that caused or created it. Since the first cause must be separate from the natural universe, it cannot be part of nature. Therefore, there is something other than the natural. Conventionally, that part of reality beyond the natural is the supernatural. If these definitions are accepted, the cosmological argument shows that the supernatural does exist. Historically, one of the problems with the cosmological argument has been that some have tried to take it too far. For example, you cannot get to Jesus Christ, the Son of God, using only the cosmological argument. While the cosmological argument does not tell us who or what this eternal creator is, it shows that an eternal creator does exist. What do you think? Do you find the objections convincing? Do you have other objections? Tell us why in the comments. We do read your comments and often post replies. If you've made it this far, consider watching one of our other videos and supporting our channel on Patreon. Thank you for watching Into the Desert, exploring the wilderness of ideas. And to our fellow adventurers, a special thank you for helping to support this channel.